Let's touch on estate planning, just as we've launched Blue Chip Estate Planning. When I think about tying a bow on your family's estate plan and making sure that your orders or your affairs are in order, when's the best time to handle or address your estate plan? I'll answer the question. The best time is yesterday. If you haven't done this, if this isn't part of your planning, your current planning, or something that's been addressed, estate planning is critical. You want to really make sure that your estate is out of the hands of the state in the form of probate, if you were to pass away, and having the state come in and dictate who gets what assets. And so look at the benefits of a living trust and a living will, and making sure that deeds on your house are properly recorded, or if you need powers of attorney in the form of medical, durable powers of attorney. These are all really important. So from a timing perspective, we're bringing it up in January, but this is not a seasonal recommendation. This is a recommendation that if it hasn't been addressed, the best time to do it was yesterday. So,
and I think that's like almost like a great New Year's resolution type item, right? And just things to get cleaned up.
And it's on our radar. And again, and I think not to pat ourselves on the back, but as we've added services to Blue Chip, in order to elevate the client experience, it's front and center for us all the time. We're here on a regular basis with clients, drafting and executing financial plans. And what's part of a financial plan? Managing your portfolio. What's part of a financial plan? Managing your tax environment. What's part of a financial plan? Managing your estate plan. And so with these additional services here under one roof, under one umbrella, it makes it top of mind. And so again, I think that's a benefit of working with a firm like ours. The services are coordinated, they're not fragmented. We're not sending clients 5 miles down the road this way for tax and then 10 miles down the road that way for estate planning. So it's really nice, and I think it elevates, at the end of the day, it's one of our core values, elevates the client experience.
Yeah, well said. Are there any other buckets of items that we want to talk about today in terms of making the most out of the relationship that individuals have with wealth management firms?
I'll throw one last item out there. And again, we know our process. I can't speak for other advisory firms, but we have a process behind the scenes that's helping us reach out to clients on a regular basis. So no one gets left behind. But I would say to the listener, if there's something that's top of mind for you, or you have questions or planning concerns, feel free to reach out to your financial advisor. So this is really a two-way street. I would say the onus is on us to reach out to our clients and to make sure that we're staying in front of them. But I want to remind clients that if there's items that come up, reach out, because it's a two-way street. We want to make sure that it's a partnership with our clients, and we're working towards achieving a common goal together.
Yeah, I think one thing that's natural too that comes up, we talked a little bit pre-podcast on this, is cash flow changes, right? So individuals can get promotions, bonuses maybe are higher than expected, lower than expected, or retirees might find they need a little bit more. There's an additional expense in this next year. They need some more money. So I think communicating cash flow changes, whether that's for the positive for savings or just results in higher distributions, that's something you want to communicate as well. And that ultimately ties back to the financial plan. But it's a great time to update the financial plan with some new data that we can ultimately reflect through the output of portfolio management and savings opportunities as well.
Nice.
So, what I'm taking from this is making the most of your relationship with a wealth management firm in the first quarter of 2025. Above all else, you have to engage. Communication, actively participating in the relationship.
Yeah, that's absolutely the truth. That's the cold hard truth. And it's not always easy to do from the client side. We have a process on our side, but it's a collective effort across both parties.